matchups. The Buffs are on the road in Albany looking to knock off the most popular player in basketball. But also on the road is none other than our Arielle Orsuto, who will travel far and wide to keep up with the Buffs. Arielle, the biggest matchup this season tips off in less than 24 hours.
Oh, I'm pumped, Ashley. I know you are too. And containing Iowa comes down to containing one player. Say it with me, Caitlin Clark. And she's going to get her 30 points, but it's how you disrupt her and not let her distract you. And the Buffs think they have the perfect defensive plan.
I just want the world to know that Kendall Wetta is the best defender in America.
You always want compliments from your head coach, but you all know that I take pride in my defense each and every game, and I'm just going to go out there and do my best.
I think if you asked any of our real veterans that have been here a while, they would say we're built on defense, and I think we believe that we can get stops, or we believe that we can turn people over.
In the game last year was that three of your starters fouled out. How do you guys kind of contain, just be more disciplined in a game like this, especially with a player like Caitlin, who is famous for drawing fouls?
Yeah, like you said, just being disciplined, understanding that her style of game, like I said, we've been seeing her play all year.
Yeah, I would say I think the biggest thing is actually like a mental approach to that, because you're not going to avoid the fouls. We all know that. But how are you going to respond when you do get the foul call? Are you going to argue? Are you going to complain? Or are you just going to say, okay, I need to focus, keep playing the game, and not let this bother me?
You just can't, because she's emotional, and you can't get into the antics of her talking to the refs and her falling down all the time. You just got to continue to play your brand of basketball and continue to play her tough, because she is a phenomenal player. And at the end of the day, she is someone that you want to stop. Like that's a great matchup to have. So I'm just excited just to play against someone of her caliber and see if I can shut her down a little bit.
Now, you can't win when you have Jalen Sherrod, Frida Foreman, and Aaronette Vonleh all fouling out in the same game. But they said they're not going to change their defensive plan. They're an aggressive team on defense, so they're just going to have to hope that the calls go their way, Ashley.
Arielle, yes, this is a rematch from last year's Sweet 16. All right, so question. What would it say about this CU team if they were able to, one, avenge that loss, and two, beat the Caitlin Clark in her final college game of her career?
Well, I'm going to answer two first, Ashley, because I think it's actually more realistic than not that this is the final game of Caitlin Clark's career, and I think most people just already have her chalk all the way to the Final Four in the championship game. But I think the Buffs actually have what it takes, because to answer your first question, it would say that they are the veteran team that they sought out to be. They have poise, they have the veteran presence, and they have just the tenacity to do it, and I think they can do it, Ashley.
If anyone knows CU, it's you. Thanks, Arielle.